you've been following on Facebook, it's announcement day. Is anybody not? No, I'm not even going to ask. Okay. Shall I do that first, Doug? Shall I do that first? I'll do that first. Right. Everybody that were involved in the 24-hour build. I'll do that first. We came in, we did 24 hours, we built a ship. At the time it looked pretty good, but when we looked at it sort of 2 weeks later, it looked like it needed a little bit of TLC. So we gave it to Paul Patton. Paul, morning. And we spent 24 hours on it, and Paul decided that he would take it home after I sort of said take that home. And Paul took it home and put over 100 hours into it, which is why it looked like it did. Now, Paul has now got the aircraft, even though Rob did a cracking job on the day. In comparison with what they needed a little bit of a fettle. So again, Paul's taking them on because he's got the time to do it, and obviously he's got the skill, and he wears a trilby. And if that don't qualify, I don't know what does. Now, where am I going with this? So I took the ship into work, right? And this is one of the announcements. So I took the ship into work and I put it on the table in the canteen, and my boss came down. She's a lady, it's called Suzanne. She came down and saw it and said, that is absolutely fantastic. What is that all about? Is that the 24-hour build that you did? Is that what the lads did? Now, bearing in mind, the boss gave us some money for some beer, and they also contributed to the cause, some Models for Heroes. And I said, yes, it is. We set a target of £250, right? Okay, but we raised considerably more than that. So Suzanne gave Models for Heroes, but I'm going to say me, right? But it's not me, it's Models for Heroes. Suzanne gave me some money, okay? So when you look at it in grand scheme of things, we raised £1,760. Officially, we raised 1,800. Unofficially, we raised £1,760. So if I tell you now that Suzanne put her hand in her pocket and gave me £500,
yeah, well done.
I'm kidding, she didn't. She didn't. If I tell you that Suzanne put her hand in her pocket and gave me £1,000, you need to start getting goosebumps round about now. Okay? So how would we feel about that?
Yeah, mega.
Mega. That's unbelievable, isn't it? She didn't.
Go on.
If I say that Suzanne put her hand in her pocket and matched what we
No
put in,
way.
1,000, yes. So obviously, I'll show this video. As far as that's concerned, I got hold of Malcolm Child straight away down Models for Heroes, and I've been tying up with Caroline as well, who's the secretary, it's his wife. And I told them, and you can't believe the amount of response I've had. Obviously thanking everybody that originally put the time and effort in, and then obviously I'm now going to go back and say, just, you know, well, what can I say? You tell me, what can I say to that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. It's unbelievable, isn't it? They matched what we've put in. And when she told me, I'm like, are you kidding? And she's like, no. Okay. So, they've matched it. So what we've got, the guys that did part of the 24-hour build, right? You've all got man caves, haven't you? or lady caves. So we've got a little bit of certificates, okay? And you are going to get one of these if you took part in the 24-hour build. Now, I don't want to discriminate, no, I couldn't come and I didn't do it and one thing or another. Look, at the end of the day, for the lads that took part, okay, you get a little certificate for your man cave. It's that simple. And that's just club's appreciation, just to say, stick it in there, it's got the date on it, it's got signature on. £3,560 is what we raised in total. £3,560. Okay, so that was big announcement number one. That was a good one, wasn't it? To start with? Big announcement number two. Look at him. Look at our Bill.
Yeah. Do we have to?
Unfortunately, yes.
Should we?
Bill, right, the other announcement. So Bill is, Bill's got his birthday shortly. Okay. And Bill is 98. Sorry mate, that's upside down. Bill is 86. Okay, Bill is 86 and we all know people who are knocking on, and to say he's 86, he does a fantastic job. So first thing I want to celebrate today, and it's not very often that we do this, so don't be thinking who I'm next, because it's once every, never happening again. Okay. What we've decided to do is make Bill an honorary member at club.
Yes.
Okay. So what does honorary member mean? Honorary member means that Bill can basically come and go as he pleases. He won't pay subs no more. Okay, he's an honorary
for years, I think.
But I have got it written down here that he needs to buy 2 bonus balls every month. So now Rob's come in, Bill's son. That's right, isn't it? So, as part of that honorary membership, Rob, do me a favour, you come to me, if you won't mind. Okay, you come to me, and I want you to give that to your dad. Okay, this is from everybody at club. Okay, Bill, you can open it now.
No, really.
So, we've got Bill a little bit of something there, and I'm sure that it'll take pride of place.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay, it's
Brilliant.
just a little bit of something for Bill's house, obviously. Thank you. And,
Oh,
I
thank you.
remember, the reason he's got it is because behind the scenes, you all know it takes a lot of running this club. It takes so much effort and so much energy, which we put in. But every now and again, over the last 12, 18 months, when we come back after COVID, you know, I'm doing stuff and running about like an headless chicken. But when I'm at work, there's certain stuff that I can't do, and I all know all your names, and I know all when you work and when you retire and when you're and every single time I think I need this job doing. I need this job doing now. I can't do it. Who can do it? And there's only one man that I can ring that does them jobs for me. Whether it's going and collecting polos, going and paying somebody, going and picking this up, that or whatever, it's always Bill. Always Bill. Because he's got bugger all else to do.
Have you seen what stood behind me?
Have you seen his calendar?
I'm running out more for him than anybody else.
So we've decided to get Bill an honorary member. Well done, Bill. Well done. Speech. Little speech, just a little one.
Well, as one man was saying here, and he reads me every time with it, he says, how you doing, young William? That's young Alan. I'm doing very well, thank you. I appreciate what you've done for me. I appreciate this gesture. If it wasn't for Mark and the team, this wouldn't be possible. Because we've got together as a team, we work as a team, but this team needs a leader. And one leader in particular stood at the rostrum now, and he guides us through everything. Helps us with everything, shows us what we need, helps us when we need, and looks after us as a club. And for that, I appreciate Mark. And I've got a little something from Mark. What am I telling you?
Mark, what's your right stand, Bill? Because we haven't got friggin'
Obviously, while we're doing that, Bill, you're a superstar, mate, and we all appreciate it. We all love you to bits, mate. Everybody knows that. And You're an
Not bad
absolute,
for Harriet.
yeah, not bad for Harriet. You're an absolute superstar, mate.
Surely done.
Well, I've got everybody's attention. Right, so I've got so much to go through. Please be patient. So we've done the charity match from work, and we've done honorary member. Staying with Bill then. So birthday, 86 this time. Bill, are you? I'm very proud of that and looking fit as a fiddle now. I do know a couple of little facts about Bill. Hawker Hunters, Bill wants it in RAF, Hawker Hunters, and Gloucester Meteors. Oh my God above. What's that? Is that for me? It's for you. Yeah.
Well done.
Well done, Mark.
It's not double vision, Mark. You are actually seeing too.
Yeah, well, right, oh my God. Bill, I'll catch up with you, mate, chuffing out. So, Hawker Hunters, Gloucester Meteors, RAF Church Fenton.
Yeah, RAF Littlefield, RAF Still.
I've got down here, Church Fenton, so don't ruin me, Mum.
Oh, sorry.
19 Squadron for 10 years.
No, 19 squadron for 12 months, that was all.
Alright, okay, right. Bear with me a second.
We crash play.
Let me just try and take Dave out of the side.
Yeah.
Because that's all you give the information. Alright. And we know that you've been through a lot, mate. Definitely, but you've had your family around you. It's like this is your life, isn't it?
Where's the Red Bull?
Had your family around you, but from every member of the club, mate, we want to say, you know, this is your family as well, as you well know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, moving on. So what I've done is, here we go. So I've tasked. So we've got you some presents. Mate. Right, okay. Now, they might be a little bit risque for a man of 86. Okay, but we're going to start with Dave Housecroft. Now, I did say to Dave, right, who's been a little bit hard of hearing, Bill's 86, shall we get a couple of strippers in?
Just a couple.
So,
They've turned up.
oh, I'm going to here, Dave.
No, you, I actually thought you said a pair of slippers. Oh, sorry, Bill. I thought you said a pair of slippers, mate.
Oh, sorry.
10.
10 wide.
10 wide.
That'll do.
10. Well, at least I got that right.
Okay.
Sorry, Bill.
So, we failed there, Dave.
Yeah, again.
So I'm saying to Dougie Tucky, you know, Bill's birthday coming up, and we need to get him something that's going to keep him nice and warm through the night. You know, and I'm expecting like a really nice tidy lady to walk in. Doug? Oh, happy days. I'll keep you all through, Mark, won't it? Alright. Mr. Bridge.
I hope there's a blonde bringing it in.
Mr. Bridge was tasked, Bill, with getting something that will keep your mind occupied. Okay, so that's Mark, what do you do there, mate?
Well, I was originally tasked something that would keep your brain active and your hand active.
Alright.
So, unfortunately, I was warned off about getting you something like Men Only or Penthouse. So, got you a Sudoku.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright. That'll give you the vibe when you're on that. Yeah, obviously, of course you will. Alright. Mr. Stringer. So, Mr. Stringer, let me just have a look. Now, Mr. Stringer, right, I said, look, get Bill something that he can have a little tipple on a night time that'll put him to sleep. Alan?
Well, it's just a little bit of something for when you're reclining your Shackleton's high chair. Just
Bit
don't
of
spill it,
knowledge,
mate, you know.
Okay. Happy days. And Andy Norfolk. I don't know whether to kiss him. So Andy Norfolk, Andy getting something small that'll make sure he's got something hard in his hand.
So that's small keeps him out.
Yeah, what we got?
Well, misunderstood it, so we got the
Now, so how's that?
Perfect. Perfect. Fantastic. I couldn't have asked for anything better from a good group of fellas. And they, that's all you're going to get. Cheers, mate. Go on.
Bill, come to the podium for me, love, please.
Oh,
Where's our genie? Now, right here. It's not a cheque, it's not one of them big cheques that, right, open that for me, please. Open that for me. What we got?
we've got a beautiful card.
Yeah, so thanks to Mark Bridges' wife for doing that, Liam. I don't think, there's not we put the chuffing names. Oh, there you go, you see. All on that, mate, either. How's that?
Well, to be honest, you're all a bunch of idiots.
Tell us what we do.
Well, two idiots in there.
It's taken 89 years to figure it out.
You don't really realise how much I appreciate this. What it's done for my morale is unbelievable. And as I say, thank you from the bottom of my heart for each and every one of you.
All right, mate.
Appreciate it very much. Thank
Let me just have a look in, so I need to cross these T's. When Bill started the club, and Bill brought me some of his models in, and I looked at them, and I'll tell you what, for an old guy, and I looked at Bill's models, and I thought, chuffing on there, rubbish. So I put him with Dave Housecroft, like you do, to bring him on. That didn't work out at all. Put him back with me, and I made him worse. So he's done it on his own. So now we come to birthday presents, right? So listen, I know that you've just got me that, right? Don't get your hopes up here, by the way. So, oh no, I haven't finished. I've got you the gift. Right, so after everybody else has failed, right, look at me, I can't keep up. After everybody else has failed, getting you what you want, right? How's that? Alright, so you might be able to see what you're looking for that. I called down at Bill's the other day, and, you know, I was sort of sat in his conservatory, and he's got a pair of binoculars there on the little side. I'm doing a bit of stargazing there. Bill is like, no, I need these for my modelling now because my eyes are that bad. And another thing as well, whenever you talk to Bill, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, he's sort of, especially over there, so, you know, I called him, it was late, it was like second hottest day here. But Bill, he's always got this glow around him, hasn't he? And it turns out he's had eating on. So some presents, but don't get your hopes up. Look at Dave's face. Don't get your hopes up. I'm only going to show you the box, right? Because we're coming on to, we're coming on to celebration number 3, which is that one, right? You can't get your hands on there. You know, number 3, Bill's retiring. Well, I said he was retiring, but then it turns out he's semi-retiring because even at the grand old age of 86, the eyes and the hands aren't quite coordinating exactly right, Bill Adler. They're just not, we're hit and miss at minute, mate, aren't we? Very much so. So that's obviously other part of honorary membership because we love Bill and it's his birthday and honorary member, but when a guy's literally got to start thinking about hanging up his paintbrush, you know, if you look at what everybody's doing in here, best comic world by a million miles. And if I said to you, this is going to be the last model that you build, or second last model that you're going to build, you'd be a little bit devastated, wouldn't you? And Bill's not quite, is Andy higher, Bill, as what he used to be? Not quite. Not quite, okay. So for the retirement, we just want to say that just because you're retiring don't mean that you're not semi-retiring, don't mean that you can't come, because you're always welcome, mate. And I'm sure, and I speak for everybody, if you've got something that you have seen, that you want building, that you think, I wanted to do one of them before I own my paintbrush up, then you'll get the kit, right, and bring it down, and I'm sure that somebody will take it on for you, mate, and do it for you.
Appreciate it.
Alright, Cocker. But not me. You've had enough of that. Okay. So that just about, alright, one more. Now, Jane, RG, look at RG everybody, because Jane, go and get your big one, Jane, out of the fridge. Go and get your big one out of the fridge. So,
Ruth, keep that down, mate.
Are you big
you
ladies?
can always rely on Jane, right? So, do what she's, well, I don't want to disrespect her, obviously, do what she's really good at, because she's really good at modelling as well, but she's really good at something else, Bill, as well, and she's going to bring it in for you. Alright, okay. While Jane's doing that, and we also thank you to Jane, just a couple of bits to cover. So, one, when I went down and picked Bill's little shield up the other day, has anybody heard of the Portobello Crafting Club at Wakefield? This one were a little bit scary. So there's two ladies in the sort of trophy shop, and I'm talking to them, and who are you, and what do you do, and all that sort of stuff. And there's 30 ladies that go down to this Portobello Club. And Tim calls in as well.
Oh,
So,
I've just done a big duvet.
And she says to me, oh, what do you do? And I said, I'm going to talk to her about it. I said, why, what's the matter? She said, well, there's 30 of us that go down and we do all this crafting. And all our husbands, which is equivalent to us lots like in here, have all said, you're always crafting, what are we going to do? I said, well, what do you want to do? She went, well, one of them mentioned Airfix and going to a club. That's 30 people in one hit.
There's nobody else allowed.
Yeah, I know.
All these ladies, they
All I will say is the fact that I'm a member of the club that Mark's just mentioned, along with Tim and a few other people. The only problem is, out of all the guys that go there, I am the only one that can still get sent to the naughty corner. Because my mother's a member.
Couple of points to that, because I can see we're setting fire to something in there. So Jean is bringing it in. Right, Halifax, now, Christmas shopping day, we talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I sort of like, look, let's go to Chase, we were gutted, weren't we? The last place that we went weren't quite right. So last month, we talked about going back to Halifax. Is everybody all right with that?
Yeah.
Are we doing, because I need to send an email, that's why I'm saying. So Halifax, have we nailed it down? Nailed it down for Halifax? Okay. Right, we talked about, this one's important, we talked about the 24-hour build for next year, and we just can't get our heads round, and I've talked to certain people about diorama and what it's involved and the cost of resin and how do I include 20 guys in building one thing. When I've got a proposal for you for the next 24-hour build for whichever charity it is, to make everybody feel, I'm going to pause. What have we got here? Look at this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bill. Happy birthday to you.
I always want to win.
We know how to look after our people, you see, don't we?
Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. It's been great.
Super. Don't let them balloons carry you off into the sky. So, for 24-hour build, so instead of doing one thing, right, because obviously this time we built the ship and we put it onto Paul, and Paul put 120 hours in, we've got a proposal. Instead of doing one thing, for the guys who want to help us raise money next year on the 24-hour build, bring your own in. Do what you want. Whether you start it, finish it, whatever, whether it's a car, bike, bus, train, aircraft, helicopter, that looks like a nice breakfast, whatever. Okay, so you can basically do what you want. Or you can just come to the 24-hour build and sit and chat. If we still want to do a diorama, we'll still look at doing a diorama, but we can't do it in the time with the people that we've got. It's just not to a standard. This ship, we're giving it to Neil and he's taking it all the way around country. Right, Dave Housecroft, Dolly and Daisy. If you just have a look at these pair of beauties. Dave's building us a cabinet for the ship, so it's protected. And to do a diorama next year, as big or as small as it is, we've got to look at folding it up, what's going to fall off, what's going to break, how heavy it's going to be, who's going to look after it, how long it's going to take, how much it's going to cost. Whoa, have a minute here. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
So for next year's 24-hour build, we are proposing just bring in what you want. Okay? I need to tick that off my box. And then in 2 weeks' time, we've got extended club. Can anybody remember me talking about that? So the 16th of July, we're opening at 9, and we're going all the way through till 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And it's for the guys who really want to come and just chill out for a day. Okay, soft seating, cups of tea. For tea, we're going to do a curry. But again, when we've looked at it, it's going to cost an arm and a leg. Listen, Dart Road, if you're going to stay after tea, there's a pizza shop, a fish shop, a curry house. You can nip out, come back, have your tea, chill out, do some modelling, whatever. 16th of July. Okay? Are we doing all that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's enough. That's not enough, I don't want any more. Right, that's enough. If we're looking at less than sort of 8, 9, I would say, we'll not bother. Okay? But if there's a dozen of us, then we'll make it a go. Alright, I'm trying to get Paul across from Liverpool, who's just passed his put test. Okay? Jean has done the cake for Bill. She's also brought loads and loads of treats in. I know that you're all going to have your breakfast, but you can, Jean. And we're going to look after Jean as well, don't worry about that. Yeah, alright, thanks Jean, thank you. Last one, and then I'm going to let you crack on. Last one. Telford this year. I went last year with Dave and Bill, and was that it? Radders went, didn't he? And Ian went, right? Is anybody wanting to go to Telford this year? 1, 2, 3. Well, I've always said that I couldn't do a weekend because Charlie's in cadets and she does Remembrance Sunday. Guess who's just packed cadets in?
Joking, I've got tons of gear.
Mate, it might be a little bit short notice for me to do all weekend, but if not, I'll certainly be doing a Saturday. If you're interested, if you've never been, if you want to go, come and speak to me, Dougie, admin, whoever, right, Marco, and say what we're doing then. Are we getting a list together? Are we going in cars? Are we flying there? What we're doing? Etc. etc. Okay, Telford. I'm definitely going. Thanks everybody as usual for coming to club. It's been an absolute buster today, Bill. Happy birthday, mate. Nice retirement, and we're having a toast. We're having a toast. I've been round there. We're having a toast. Everybody, please, if you've got a drink in front of you, which I did have. Everybody, Bill, good health, right? Happiness, good everything, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill. Super.
Matt.
Okay. Numbers, what we got? New members. Mark, Angela. Come from Scunthorpe, haven't you?
Yes, mate.
And where did you meet? Not where did you meet?
We met in Southampton.
Yes. So you saw Padre, didn't you?
We saw him last weekend at that show, yeah.
And hopefully he sold us as a decent club, didn't he? Okay. Yeah. Mark Aircraft. And Warhammer. Just look at these guys, we're doing it all now. Chaps, please make Mark and Angela feel warm and welcome to club. What was this chap here?
Just hanger on from church.
Just a hanger on from Church Fenton. Bill, friend of yours?
No,
Friend of Trev's?
it's Trevor's son, Trevor's father. I don't know that we bad, but I was going to say Trevor's son, actually.
Trev's son.
I've never let him live that down.
Right, so I'm a minute here. So Bill were at Church Fenton, and you were at Church Fenton.
Yes, I was there for about 14 months.
Right. Okay. You'd never met.
No,
Right.
he was on a tiny little squadron called 19 Squadron. We were the travellers. We went to Ireland.
Right.
We used to test. We had a big long nose on our aircraft. And we had a thing that waddled about.
Have you seen his nose growing now?
You can't beat Bill because Bill just used to go to Isle of Man for his breakfast in Local Play, you know what I mean? We've all had that one.
Oh, I've had my breakfast in Netherlands and I had the tea in Fenton.
Right, well, now you can have it in school.
And then next morning I went to bed.
So, welcome. Hope that you're all right with it. You're all right with it? Smashing, smashing. Brilliant. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming, as usual. Crack on.
We do frequently.
I know. Cheers for that, Cocker.
Alright, no problem. I'll let you stop it. I don't want
Yeah,
to cock
yeah.
anything up at this stage.
Cheers on it. And that's club today. We've been through a lot. Celebrating Bill's birthday with cake made by Jean and some balloons. No members, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Alright, and that was Club Today. What you've just seen is Sesco and Emsworth Community Scale Model Club at its absolute finest. 26 people that we had in today, some fantastic celebrations, some fantastic no's. Samuel Grant's packaging in Leeds matching the £1,760 that we'd raised to make a total of £3,560 for Models for Heroes. And I have been in touch with Malcolm, and that money will be dropping into your account this coming week. 26 people in. Ange and Mark have come a long way from Scunthorpe to see what we're all about. And like every other single member that comes to club, we get 2 free. First one you come, just to have a look. Second one, actually, people bring and do a little bit. And then after that, you know, we have the conversation and is this for you? And already I'm getting a feeling that actually for those 2 great people, this is for them. Thanks to absolutely everybody that's helped me do Bill's celebration over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Them jokes don't write themselves. I've been sat here on a night while 1 o'clock in the morning trying to think of stuff to say that'll tickle Bill's fancy, and it looked like it worked. Okay, next club is on the 2nd of July, and then after that we're on to the 16th of July, which is the extended club day. If you can make it to that, Paul, Reg, Penrith, Liverpool, da-di-da, it'd be great to see you. We're open 9 o'clock in the morning, probably while 9, 10 o'clock at night. Last man standing. All right. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.